लाए साफ ठंडी हवा सीधे आपके घर, वो भी 6 एडजस्टेबल टनेज मोड्स में।
तो हवा और सेविंग्स दोनों टन-टनाटन।
Time once again for our Voltas Pure S 6-stage adjustable AC presents Pure Entertainer, and we've picked Anuj Rawat from what turned out to be a thumping win for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, and what could also be a game that causes the Rajasthan Royals to not make the playoffs. Sometimes it's a 7-ball cameo, Tom Moody and Ian Bishop. Sometimes it's an 11-ball cameo, like Rawat's 29. Took the gloves as Dinesh Karthik wasn't feeling too well at Jaipur that day, and a smart catch, nice little run out. Decisive little innings, even though the eventual margin of victory, Tom, was significant for RCB.
Huge innings, and it's a great example of the impact that players can have, and we've had those discussions around volume of runs versus impact type innings, and that was a standout impact innings that really shifted the momentum from one dressing room to the other within a handful of within 2 overs, basically.
Yeah, it didn't look like big shot hitting was easy, Bish, that innings. And then Rawat, you think it had a telling effect on just the momentum of that game, like Tom said?
Definitely. And the fact that he'd been tried, at 3 earlier in the season, and then he had to come in at that finisher slot, and we all kind of understand how hard finishing an innings is in this format of the game. The good guys are really good. So for him to be able to do that, I thought was very classy and beneficial to the team and for him. And who knows, could be a playoff knock. Could be. Yeah,
possibly. Do you sense also he carried that confidence into what turned out to be, I'm sure, a surprising keeping gig, unless it was decided pre-match that he is going to take the gloves. But little things like that run out of Ashwin, excellent catch. It just was a good day for Rawat.
Yeah, for all-rounders, whether you're a wicket batsman all-rounder or a bowling, batting all-rounder, if one discipline goes well, it gives you a huge amount of confidence going into the other discipline. It seems to just happen seamlessly. So he would have just taken the gloves and he would have been still floating on cloud 9.
Yeah.
And everything would have just been happening very smoothly behind the stumps. If it was the other way around, he would have been very, very cautious and making sure that every ball sat in the gloves perfectly.
Whether or not they make the playoffs this season, Bish, do you sense this augurs well for RCB if they are to, at some point, look at the successor to DK's role, who's had, fair to say, a poor season?
Yes, from that perspective, yes. I thought you were going to come with something else and ask me if this is now the position that he will go in, and this is the 11 that he'd go in, because I'm done with that this season. There have been too many times I've said it looks like it and it doesn't look like it. So yeah, good on him, and he definitely has put some pressure.
All right, well, thank you very much, Bish. Tom, it was an innings of colour that lit up RCB's afternoon in Jaipur, and Tom Moody and Ian Bishop, therefore, looking back at Anuj Rawat as our Voltas Pure S 6-stage adjustable AC presents Pure Entertainer.
लाए साफ ठंडी हवा सीधे आपके घर, वो भी 6 एडजस्टेबल टनेज मोड्स में।
तो हवा और सेविंग्स दोनों टन-टनाटन।